Hello students, now we are going to solve the question number 5 of exercise 4th B of unit integers, right? Let's see question number 5. Find the sum of minus 51, minus 203, 36 and minus 28. So first I will take the two numbers and try to add them. So I will take first minus 51 plus minus 203. I will write first them 36 and plus minus 28. So first I will add these two, minus 51 and minus 203, both having the negative sign, hence we have to add them. So 3 plus 1 4, 25, and we have to give the sum the sign of common, that is minus is common sign. Then 36 plus minus 28. Now we will solve this. So 36 is positive and 28 is negative, so we will subtract them. 36 minus 28, so it is 8 coming, and what is the bigger number sign? Plus. Now we will subtract minus 254 plus 8. Why? Because both the numbers having the different sign, so we will subtract. So it will come 246, and what is the bigger number sign? Negative. So this is the negative 246. In question number 6, we have to find the additive inverse of a given integers. What is mean by additive integer? Additive integer means the opposite of a given number. So minus 57 is there, so we can write the additive inverse of minus 57 is, so we will take the opposite. So here is minus, so I will write plus and 57. So this is the additive inverse of minus 57. Now let's take second example of positive integer. How do we find the additive inverse of positive integer? So I will write additive inverse of 183 is, here is plus sign, so I will write negative 183. So students, in this way you can understand how to find the additive inverse of a given number. Now in question number 7, we have to find the successor of each of the following. What do you mean by successor? Successor means next number that we get by adding 1 to the given number. So here 70 is given, we have to find successor of that. So we will add plus 1 and we get the 71, which is our successor, right? Now let's see about the negative integer. So we will find the successor of 500 minus 500 by adding same way the plus 1. Now the number having the different sign, positive and negative, so we will subtract, right? Rule number 2 of positive integers addition. So here what is the subtraction? Minus 500, that is 500 minus 1, 499, and we have to give the sign of highest value to the sum, right? This is minus 49. So in this way you can able to solve both the types of problem, either it is negative or positive. Now we are going to find the predecessor. What is mean by predecessor? Predecessor means the previous number of a given number. So how do we can find? By subtracting 1 from given number. So I will write here predecessor is equal to 79 minus 1, so it would be 78. What about this minus 8? Predecessor, So here minus 8 minus 1. So on this case the minus 9 is predecessor. How it comes? Because both are negative, so we add and give the common sign, right? So in this way we will find the predecessor of a given number. Let's see the properties of addition of integers. Before that we have seen the rule of addition of integers. Now the properties. First property is closure property. What it says? It says that the sum of two integers is always an integer. Suppose I am taking the example of that. Suppose I am taking for example two integers 3 plus 5. So their sum is 8. So 8 is also integer. If I am taking negative integer minus 8 plus 10, so minus plus subtraction, so 2 comes, so it is also integers. So in this way closure property is saying that whatever integer you will take, their addition is always an integer. The next property is commutative law of addition. In this property, if we are taking the two integers a and b, then we can shuffle them. A plus b we have written on left hand side, then we shuffle them, change their order, and we will write b plus a. Both the addition of the sides are equal according to commutative law of addition. Let's take the example of that. Suppose minus 3 plus 8, right? Let's do the addition of that. So different sign, subtraction, 8 minus 3, 5 is there. After that change their order, 8 plus minus 3, again subtraction, so it will comes 5. In both the cases see that the answer comes same, so we can write minus 3 plus 8 is equal to 8 plus minus 3. Let's see the next property, associative law of addition. What is mean by associative? Associative means we are combining the integers and trying to add them, right? Suppose there are given three integers a, b, c in general, then addition of first two with the addition of third is equal to the addition of first with the addition of second and third are equal. Let's take by example. Let's take three integers are minus 5, minus 7 and 3. Let's try to adjust according to the associative law. So minus 5 plus minus 7 bracket plus 3 is equal to, now again minus 5 we are keeping alone and minus 7 plus 3. Try to add on both sides, minus 5 minus 7, so minus 12 plus 3, here minus 5, 7 minus 3 because different sign, so it is 4, and the sign of bigger value, that is 7 minus. Now let's do that. 12 minus 3 minus 9, and here is minus 5 minus 4 minus 9. See that both the sides are same because their answers are same. So this is the associative law of addition when you are taking three integers. Now next property, if a is any integer, then a plus 0 is equal to a and 0 plus a also equal to a. So what it tells? It tells that if you are taking suppose 5 and if you are adding 5 with 0, then the sum of this will come the same integer, that is 5, or 0 plus 5 will also give the same sum of integer, that is 5. And the last one property is the sum of an integer and its opposite is 0. Suppose plus a plus minus a is equal to 0. Suppose I am taking the integer 3 and its additive inverse is minus 3. So addition of 3 plus minus 3 is 0. Means additive inverse of the number, when we are added to it, we get the 0. On the basis of these 5 properties, we will see the problem. Now in this problem, we will see how to apply these properties, right? So first see the problem, minus 7 plus minus 9 plus 12 plus minus 16. So first we will add these first two. Why we are adding them? Because their addition is equal to the remaining numbers. One of the number will come. Let's see, minus 7 minus 9, so minus 16. So already you see that this 16 plus 12 and minus 16. See that both the 16 are there. So we will take close to them, minus 16 plus 12. So minus 16 minus 32 plus 12. Now minus 32 plus 12, they are different sign, we have to do the subtraction. So it will come minus 20. Why minus? Because the greater value have the negative sign. So students, here we have applied the closure property here. Closure property. Here is also we have applied closure property. Right? So in this way, by using the property, our simplification will be very simple. Right? So in this way, you can able to solve the assignment of the question number 9.